actually, if you come to think about it, you can't really think about the future, right? If you're still figuring out the day. So in the bank, we see financial inclusion really as a journey instead of just a state. It's not a state that you get in and get out of. So it's really trying to look at that journey for the customers and try to support and guide them with the financial tools that they need at every step of the journey. So how does it look like, right, for a typical Filipino? So of course, it starts with getting a job. And from getting a job, what you do is, of course, you need an account to receive your payment, to receive your salaries, or you open up a business, a small business, and then you need an account also to manage your finances. From there, of course, there are times when you would experience a gap in your finances and you have to take out a loan or borrow. And from there, you begin to become comfortable. For example, you get promoted, and then you think about savings, right? From savings, and that's when you start thinking about investing. So that's a process. We look at that, and that's what we do in the bank. So for example, for the part where you need to open an account, we make it easier for them through digital account opening. For the lending part, of course, we are there to offer personal loans, credit cards. But for those where that's not within our risk appetite, we also work with partners. So we have an API marketplace that enables, for example, our partners, lending partners, to be able to lend out to these customers as well. And then for the investment part, which is where it usually stops, right? Because of as mentioned earlier, the high barrier to entry. And that's when we started seriously thinking about micro investments, offering micro investments. And we think that there are different ways of doing that. Of course, work with partners. So at the time, we worked with the BTR. We supported their initiative for bonds.ph. So, of course, digital makes things less costly for everyone. So that was the first, I remember that was the first digital retail bond. And we were able to reach even the OFWs for that one. Recently, we've been working also with the BSP for its Open Finance initiative. So we've been working with them with ATRAM on the Pera investment, making that also available digitally. But we're also seriously trying to experiment and learn digital asset technology so that we can further think about how to democratize investments.